Insio tai apontreni a oje wo Gabby Otchere Darko wakasa Agyapadeɛ document na Fíres so wabre enuti no be set the record straight. Nkrumah founder debate ho sansam no Gabby Otchere Darko ebusua we dwalai wo ho na nsam ni bia wo ka ho na amanfo tem say hey Gabby into pasa wo kyerɛ sɛ Nkrumah na ɔyɛ chef ana asa dan ebusua wo bɛte ne a etium saa so na chairman Wontumi na no ekoyi ne ka yɛbɛkɔ nsam no mu into details masrawa sɛ wo bɛ share video we no bɛ kyerɛ wadwen ama me e comment section ho Afriex mobile money app and America recommend the amount or UK, Canada, US, any part of the world that will be ano. Send this to Ghana. Masrawa so be use the promo code TRENDSGH to enjoy better offers. So this Nkrumah found the whole debate in Sensemu ye busan back here na naro dan ko akufo-addo no they was set the record straight say Ghana no enye nipa ba ko pe e na o found ye enu no ye were founders number mu no ye ni founder. So Gabby Otchere Darko ni exclusive interview with Omari Sanda. And it was Omari Sanda. Obisa Gabby.
I'm not a politician.
That's good. The last time
at best, a political strategist.
A political strategist. So from the back.
Yes.
Okay. When the president addressed the nation ahead of the August 4 holiday, he made a statement where he said he rejects the notion that Dr. Nkrumah is the founder of Ghana. He agrees that, of course, Nkrumah played a critical role, but he would not agree for us to say Nkrumah must be the only name up there. There are people who have said this is not necessary at this time. There are also people who are saying he's just not trying to, or the MPP and akufo-addo are not accepting the role of Nkrumah in our history. John Mahama says he's trying to even change history. Is it necessary to be talking about this thing at this time?
It is only necessary if it is not an accepted fact that one man did not found Ghana. I think, and I think really, and I find it quite, I don't see what people gain from taking such a position. You know, I've stayed out of the conversation because it's tiring, all right? The Nkrumah, and if you read akufo-addo's speech, he gave a lot of credit to Nkrumah. And consistently, he gives a lot of credit for Nkrumah. Okay? I'll just deal with it in a very short way. Before Nkrumah came to Ghana, there's a book, Nkrumah's Years Abroad, by Marika Sherwood. And I think some of the correspondence, you may find it maybe at the BAM library. Before Nkrumah came to Ghana, there were letters that Nkrumah had written to an uncle of his family members about looking for funds on what he wants to do when he gets to Ghana. He wanted to set up a restaurant.
A restaurant, an eatery?
Yes, an eatery. And he was asking for money so that, because he was tired of being abroad and wanted to come to Ghana. But his focus was to set up a restaurant. Another correspondent was looking whether he could set up a library. Okay? All right? But then a movement has started towards independence. And that movement started even before the 20th century, but crystallized in the formation of the UGCC in Salt Pond on the 4th of August 1947. And when they formed the UGCC, a person like Akufo-addo said, look, I met this young man in England, and he's an amazing organizer. Let's bring him in. Okay? So they paid to bring him in. In fact, an uncle of mine who just died 2 years ago was the one who went to Takoradi to drive him in J.B. Dankwa's car to bring him to Accra.
Because he came via port.
Yes. And even before he came, he negotiated about how much he was to be paid. And he was the only paid member of the UGCC.
Administrator.
Yes. General Secretary, or whatever you want to call it. So he was tasked, because he was supposed to be a good organizer, he was tasked to organize the party. You know, because when you have such an important position as the organizer of the party or movement, you can use it whichever way you want. And you can't take it from Nkrumah. He knew how to charge, organize, and mobilize people. Okay? But it does not make him the founder. He was one of many. And I'm saying that the struggle started even before the JB Dankos, the power grants. Okay? So I don't know why we'd want to give him the credit as the founder. It's as if, and even for Nkrumah himself, after all the work he did, what name did he settle on? Ghana. Who proposed the name Ghana? It wasn't him. I do not want to get, it's a tiring argument. I'm not interested in it. Okay? If people want to believe that Nkrumah was the only person who founded Ghana, please let them believe it. And those of us who don't believe so, and still will give Nkrumah his credit, his due, for being a mobilizer and driver, okay? Who agitated the minds perhaps more than the others because of his populist stance, because of his connectivity with the people. We give him that credit. But I would not say that Nkrumah is the founder.
So after this, no matter Sanda or saying bisa Gabby Otchere Darko say Gabby says here mo property mo dey about bonti. No say oh property bank. I say Gabby Agyapadeɛ document won say some na make. No say oh this Agyapadeɛ document no we didn't can ya tweet wo ho dada. Number no we the Ghana for one face to face.
What do you make of the debate around the Agyapadeɛ document?
I
that
think,
there's a state capture which has been...
I'll repeat what I put on social media the other day. If any person, okay, any person, any intelligent person, or a person who considers him or herself intelligent, believes that a family, okay, that has one of their leaders been offered the opportunity to lead the country, will sit down and conspire evil against the nation, and put the picture of the overlord or the head of that family on that document, you must have your head examined. If you believe that, you must have your head examined. And then when I hear people, and I don't want to mention names, but you see, when I hear people try to say that things in the book are happening.
Are playing out.
Like
a movie.
Let me explain to you. And it's actually, it's a very imbecilic statement to even hear, because it comes from a non-analytical appreciation of what is in that fiction.
So what ya Gabby Otchere Darko chire mu say, omo ka say oh this Agyapadeɛ document no and sama ewo mu no esisi no o say that statement na amanfo make no a imbecilic statement. Wodi kwatwi mu a eye jimi kasa. What ya say? And I say ye nkwase kasa according to Gabby. Or say ye imbecilic statement. So Chama Wontumi so na nanu ekoyi ne ka because Chama Wontumi last week mu ho no oba abonti be kire mu say Twene Jonas
o tu for akyere say Asante International no size tese ye culture fe wase Ghana nimonyam akyere say we ye ohene Kinchas anura ana obehu sese wanya competition pa yes because we are singing no ohene bia no ha wotena se a odi sika kokko wotena sika kokko so na sa odi sika kokko ene gu no ho ohenkese emu obia wati nyankopon ana bakadia ma hwe ohene hwe kwan a wo fa so ode ba na Kevin Taylor anam pa John Dramani Mahama abouti Wontumi edidi otumfo atem Kevin Taylor shame Twene Jonas shame because of politics.
So Chama Wontumi ensem we odi tu dwa on Wontumi TV no eno ene bosua Twene Jonas so wadwa live ho se Chama Wontumi wo kra no na mehwehwe wo dada but wo de ho abewo enu nti no gumbe eno superment de me de ba ma wo go and sin no more.
Ami dawo nkofo frɛ me sia na Wontumi etini TV no so bodi hey Wontumi wan Wontumi ma wenya official last ado kwasi abekwa kobubo medin ewo TV station so wasi ampanyi Chama Wontumi ma we enya official last odo kwasi ebe kwa kobu bomidin wo TV phone so wonam ho na wo jimi se na Twene Jonas ye di asantefo ni asante hinatem wo fi kwase awe Ghana ni o twan ba me Wontumi wo ya asante ni wo kura wa fairly as a regional minister regional chairman abuade no ya ma region no wo fi ate de na Wontumi wa ya ma region no apart from say we sika we illegal mining origin apart from illegal mining galamsey mutu origin at the end why am region no who fi kwasia amadan kofo frefrem be hit Wontumi kwasia who fi ate mu jimi kura kumase no me ya buan pipi ni bia mu problem fam jimi ni na mo mu nkoye konfa no che no mu afia fi amwa asantini yare a onko Dubai na nkosa ne ho yade ana da asantefo ase yo mu na jimi amunkwa na Ghana o majimi a obia pese oye ya no wa yusu omo because nyom na ajimi a hwan pa na beto abama illiterate hwan na beto abama nipa onko school da so ma chama nya santefo no majimi a eye hemfa tribe ban na onwo ajimi o Ghana o mbekwa koto abama illiterate se wo kwase atisa nti asantini bia ni ho a ono akọ school a umetimi di poso asoa no amwatimi akenkan atimi aboa community ni society no NDC fo nkwase afo amudi o matem keje tiesi wo nti anyam fa opesi ebu asante hene a sika mawia no mumfa bi nkoye konfa noche na ohene sire sika kwasia eno na ye ntokwa opese okun ntokwa ma otumfo a kan ko ka kire akufo-addo tipase no se sika egusisi ada pampas no onfa bi meye konfa noche uhu fi ate bibi fun tantan te se o na TV so bo me di na ma Ghana fo ma me pressure sa be hiti aboa no ma e aden wa chimi sa mo asise esika nyina na mutugu kwa nkwasiafo di region no nyina ebre ohene net wo sire ska kwasia do jimi abetana se okontokwa ama no Joma mudi na tem on na sikejetia na Wontumi aboa kna mai bati se wo oji kejetia no sika no patu anwumre repairability kwa watimi aye odwan wotantan nti mwa ye etie so manya hwe region no eya mufa na adamu ya mwa ndisi abe kakra na mwa ibai na nkoma kakra da bi sika ni nyina de Europe to anwumre adia odi autumfo atem majimi ntina obia mu otumfo no kotumfo na nkasa so yo ba o se mama ni skadio se senyo na otumfo te wo power kura Wontumi nyusu power no na de ye ntuma tutuo na buna hafo obi ono ye komo nkoso hene asimenti kuro no nyina ama ba bia ye fefefe e wo buna hafo sunyane look at this nonsense na o kokoso e te wo beg for ska tu nim na do kwasia ekobobo midin bi o a e TV phone so a mema na dane so me twaja 2 minutes dia be hye so wachimi a u fi ate kwasia ma di asantefo atema mo ye hwan ma di otumfo atema ye hwan o ye obi ankasa mi wa stop mu jimi no I'm fighting with my people back home. They are stealing my money. Yeah, they're stealing my money. I'm the president of Ghana, and they're stealing my money back home. So I'm making sure my people understand whatever it is going on in the country.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, bro. Have a good day, brother. Yeah. Kwasi broni ne bizam sa na metiam sa ba ma hiti. Wontumi hiti me. Na kwasi awu no so we kromfo Wontumi ye kromfo. Asante region fo sika nyina wa wia. Sika ni gu bank sisi a bank manager for ne frefrem yo say sika wa wia de abesumo nie onya adwuma bia de adwuma na wo ye you don't work wa wia sika no wa wia oman ni sika nyina kromfo na akobobo midin say of kwa Asante kwasea mi wa mu di asantefo abro region num akufo-addo sika de man say first year region num sika nyina watena so aboasa no na de ujimi anwumre amema obi akote na wo ne physical kuno Wontumi owu amian makunu me ka kire mo Wontumi wo yire be 5 adan na chinchina wo sori a ahyawfo na asakodi omo obia fa study wafuo mu o de wo ka bia emfa ho ni ba bia ugina wo kasa on be ba be ka kire me
response when Twene Jonas was sent to chairman Wontumi Gabby Otchere Darko so aba bontan be kire mu se enye Kwame Nkrumah nko a na o founded Ghana because Kwame Nkrumah kura no time a o ba Ghana no na wedi nkan ya throw letter Krana komane uncle say, oh, uncle, says, no, mumpesika bi mame krana member started restaurant. ɛwɔ Ghana kyɛ sɛ Kwame Nkrumah this UGCC edwuma obeye ni nyina so no omutua naka Gabby kyerɛ mu sɛ Kwame Nkrumah nko a ɛne obi a ɔyɛ part of UGCC a na omutua naka busumi bia what I say ɛnu nti ɛyɛ independence struggle no na amanfo start dada ɛnu nti ne sɛ wogi tum sɛ Kwame Nkrumah nko a na ɔyɛ founder of Ghana de a ɛyɛ wo wasɛm this Agyapadeɛ document no wa wogi di no ɛno so no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwehwɛ wadwem ɛne afi ɔmo ka sɛ ensam a ɛwɔ Agyapadeɛ document ni mu no esisi no ɛno ɛyɛ jimi kasa anaasɛ imbecilic statement ebusua kyerɛ wadwem ma me ɛwɔ comment section ho na share video we ma foforo so ensa enkebi midin ɛde Kojo Black masrawa so we follow him on all social media platforms Facebook TRENDSGH so and a website www.trendsghnews.com macro.
Sending money abroad just got a whole lot easier with Afriex. Our slick app makes international transfer crazy fast and super secure. Just tap a few buttons, money sent across the globe in minutes. One magic of Afriex is that you can add your debit card or load money to your Afriex wallet right in the app, then send those funds to your recipient overseas straight to their bank account at lightning speed and zero fees. You can earn a one-time bonus of $20 if you refer your friends and they send up to $150. Whether you're in the USA, Canada, Europe, or anywhere in the world, Afriex, best rates at no cost with no hidden fees.